No, you're fine, man. You're all good. You're all good. So we're gonna reset up for everyone so they can get back in again. But it's gonna be still a lot on the lines for this, and this is where we end today. This is the end of the NVIDIA GeForce GTX challenge. It's been a long day. It's been like we started nice and early. All the players were actually here even before half of the crew arrived.
Way before I was, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been good actually, and everything's been sort of done in good sport. Everyone's been fairly relaxed, so it's been a good day. And obviously the winners here take away. Oh, was that a little flex from Give Me a Name? I think it was. He must have known he was on camera. So yeah, obviously the winners here will take away some awesome prizes from our friends at NVIDIA, and they're going to give them out to their supporters, their friends on their streams, which is just amazing. So all the more reason for you to get behind your teams, you know, for your, you know, the streams that you're subscribed to or that you watch. And I mean, at the end of the day, you might even be doing yourself a favour and getting in there. So what you might find, and what we might find for a few of these players, is that by default, all the controls on Project Cars are set up for a controller.
Yeah.
And you need to change that with via your mouse and keyboard, or at least to get that one set up. So that was our qualifying track we saw before. Generally, that one, it's just timed, so you try and put up your best lap within that time, and that, as I said, will determine your position on the grid when you start. And we're just...
Oh, so we do actually have the ability to have stability control and ABS and all that kind of jazz. I suppose that'll help people get around around the track. That's one upside for it all. Actually had a fair amount of settings for the track.
Oh, dude. That's the beauty of the game, really. It just gives you so much customizability, which is good. I think it's good for the enthusiast, and for someone who's not, like, it can be intimidating, but you can sort of simplify it as well. You can simplify the control set. You can just sort of go into like a basic career mode or try for a quick race here. I seeing this was Terracid's perspective.
Here's something we prepared earlier.
Yeah, so this is the Nordics, sorry.
This is what he was doing before during the warm-up. So yeah, as you can see, they got a very different perspective. So you can see just up on the top left. So they're able to know what corners are coming at them, their lap times, all that kind of jazz, their acceleration. I'm assuming they're also on automatic gear change.
Yeah, I think that is auto. You can see down in the bottom corner, there's your tyres and all that sort of thing, so you can keep an eye on those.
So they do actually have racing lines too. So they have the guidance required.
Yeah, the game does give you that. Some shameless advertising there.
It's fine. That's what happens inside games, man. Alright. So we're still waiting for them to get into our lobby here, so we can start the qualifying lap, right? That's what we're up to?
Yep, pretty much. Everyone's just sort of deliberating. We may have been able to go to a break real quickly if that's required. It's just going to depend on everyone getting themselves set up. A couple of minutes should be fine. So there's Doc there. It looks like he's taking up the mantle for the Germans at this stage. It's one way to wear a headset.
I'm wondering too, like, if you put your best driver in, you shouldn't put your best driver in now. Like, your qualifying round should be.
Do you have to change up your drivers in between the rounds? I'm not sure that you do.
That's a very good question. Like, because we have 3 races. Like, you've got the qualifying, then we've got the first race. Actually, no, we've got 2 races, right?
Yeah, with 3.
So we have
3.
So we have the qualifier, then we have 2 races, and then we have the final one.
Yes. Well, yeah, I think that's the way it's going to work. I think it's being done race by race here, so every race technically has its qualifier, but I think that's an option that we can change.
Oh, really?
Which would be, should be nice, because I don't know if it's...
Well, that still makes sense, but it means what, we got a 5-minute qualifier into what's probably going to be a 5-minute race.
Should do. It's not, as you saw, it's not a long track. There's a few cars that seem to struggle there as the controls get set up. And we fill to our heart's content because that is what we signed up to when we became casters. We will, though, go to a quick break now as these guys try and get everything sorted up. And we'll be back soon, hopefully, with our last game, Project Cars. I'm looking forward to see how it all plays out on the racetrack here. 3 big races coming at you. We'll be back real soon.
We're here in Frankfurt, in none other than the Commerzbank Arena, a huge football stadium. This weekend is being taken over by none other than the Dota 2 faithful in the ESL 1 Frankfurt. Teams, arguably the best 8 Dota 2 teams in the world, have come down here to Frankfurt to play for $250,000 in prize money. Now, of course, for any gamer, playing the best game they